First of all, tell us what you've been up to since, just recently. What's your story?
Well, I'm on faculty at Carleton College now, and I head up the jazz area here and direct the jazz ensemble and coordinate some jazz chamber groups. And I have a vocal jazz group, and I teach jazz piano, and that's been fun and a lot of work, but really rewarding. And I just love the students. And I moved to Northfield in 2017 as a result, or 2018 as a result of that. And I love living in Northfield. It's been quite wonderful. Yeah. And I have a jazz trio. My own group plays every Sunday at Plymouth Congregational Church in Minneapolis, and they're really active in social justice issues. And so that's prompted me to do some more composing for choral music, having to do with the agitators of the 19th century, like Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass. I've been setting their words to music, and that's been a lot of fun. So
that's incredible.
It's been a wild ride. Yeah, but yeah.
So tell me about, why you're going to come to the reunion in June of 2024. This is going to be our 40th reunion. So
wow. Well, when Liz Sheridan Rammer, I'm sorry, I always call her Liz Sheridan, but she reached out to me, and she kind of twisted my arm to talk to you, and she and I are still in touch on a monthly basis because she started a really cool dinner club, some of whom include Laurentians, like Tammy Follett. And so it's really nice to see them on a regular basis, along with some really other cool ladies. So when Liz reached out to me, I thought, I want to talk to Jill. I really wanted to see what she's up to. And then I immediately went to my bookshelf, Jill, and I found all these books from our freshman class that we all had to take together.
Freshman studies.
Yeah, freshman studies. So, and I was looking at my notes, and I thought, oh my God, I still do this to this day, where I have a pen and I ruin all of the books I buy by taking profuse notes. And I got that from Lawrence, and so. And then also I found an old record store Matrix album, and that brought back all these memories because the music at Lawrence was so amazing, and there were so many amazing musicians there. So I think one reason why I love going back is just to see and connect with all these amazing people that are just even though they're off and doing their own things, the memories come flooding back when you see people, and it's palpable. The energy is palpable, and Lawrence to me feels like a touchstone. That's the word that kept coming to me this morning. It's almost like we can all go out and do our own things, but then we come back and it's kind of a grounding feeling, like, oh yeah, this is palpable. This feeling of community and the high quality of teaching. I've been very fortunate to stay in touch with some of my mentors. Howard Niblock has stayed in touch with me, and his wife, Ernestine Whitman. And of course, Fred Sturm was so good about staying in touch until he passed in 2014. And of course, Brian Pirtle is the dean now, and he was one of our classmates. I think he was a year behind us, but now he's the dean of the conservatory, so it's always great to see him. So yeah, I think it's because, I want to connect and be rejuvenated and also just see what everyone's up to. Yeah.
And so talk a little bit more about Lawrence being a touchstone. What's the pull of Lawrence in your life?
Yeah, well, I think these days, especially, Jill, I'm going to start crying, but I just feel like I have to stand up at the top of the mountain and say, listen, liberal arts education is not only is it beneficial to people, but it's crucial right now to have a wide range of topics of discussion with a number of different kinds of people from all over the country and the world, and come together and you know, yeah, the word touchstone, it kind of feels like we're still intact as a community at Lawrence. I mean, we evolve, you know, but we're still an intact community with very high standards. And meanwhile, the rest of the world is kind of shifting to wacko land. You know what I mean? So I think I feel like the world is kind of going to hell in a handbasket, and Lawrence is this touchstone of okay, you know, education for its own sake, you know, high quality learning, high quality professors. Yeah. Keeping us sane in an insane world, if that makes any sense.
Because Lawrence taught us how to think.
And how to be creative, and how to ask questions, and how to be discerning, and how to have a debate and be respectful of each other. All these things that are skills that our young people need today. Yeah. Yeah.
So what would you say to somebody who is, I don't want to come to the reunion. So what? What would you say to them?
Well, that's cool. You know, I mean, you clearly don't have to come. And I would just say that you never know who you're going to bump into. Because I have very, very vivid, wonderful memories of past reunions where I bumped into somebody I hadn't seen in forever, and we just hit it off right away and started talking. So, you know, it's a very rare, special community where that can happen. So I think just come open and, you know, just no expectations, just come and just hang out for a while.